Hi, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining in with me today. May all the wishes and dreams come true. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. And welcome to those of you who are just stopping by for a quick view. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful energy reading. Let's see what's going on with our beautiful Virgos this month. Before we do, y'all should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading. Please keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. Take what does, let the rest fly. It may be a message for someone else. I may not even be talking to you nor about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe. I do not know your life. Please use the spirit of discernment and your own free will to determine that, all right? Roles may be reversed, so flip-flop yourself as you need to. Do not force that shoe to fit if it doesn't, because I am not responsible for your feet, your toes, when the current's hurting. Please, please keep that in mind. I am big on numerology, whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day and or month that you're born, potentially the house that you may want to pay particular attention to within your natal chart, whatever what have you, y'all. It could just be confirmation that you need to pay particular attention to the message at that point in time, all right? Now, if you have yet to catch a zodiac reading, the way that it's set up, here are your headers with its overall bod, which is bottom of the deck energy. And then this is the tarot. All decks will be listed below for your reference if you so choose with its bod. And then these here are extra, okay? They're bonuses, which, excuse me, stay tuned to the end, kind of sort of towards the end, kind of like the wrap up, if you will. I'll pull it all together and we'll get into these a little bit deeper, but I'm sure throughout the reading I'm going to reference them, but we won't see the bods until kind of the end, okay? All right. Before we go any further, let's get to the readers or fellow intuitives out there. The intention is kind of sort of past, present, future. Same with the rose, past, present, and potential future. Remember, it's all potential energy. It depends on, like I already said, what you choose, how you choose to embrace and embody the energy, okay? And what you choose to do with it going forward. So please keep that in mind. But like I also said, time and energy are fluid. So you may find yourself, Spirit keeps saying, in each one of these piles or energies at the same damn time. So again, it depends on your timeline and everybody is different. It all comes together and affects one another in some shape, form, or fashion anyway. And mind you, when I do channel y'all, I generally channel for Sun, Rising, Venus, North and or South nodes. But again, you could have Virgo or any other of the other signs anywhere in your chart. Okay. And just remember, we are all zodiac signs and or they all affect us in some shape, form, or fashion at some point in our lives. Okay. All right. Now, I think that's all I need to say about that. So let's get a quick word of prayer before we move any further. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for this beautiful day and for this opportunity. Thank you for using me as a clear and humble channel and vessel to bring forth the messages straight and clear, no chaser, to the collective. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I pray for and thank you for peace of mind, stability, clarity, the gift of the tongue, of the voice. Thank you for the insight, the awareness. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the love, the support, and the protection. Speaking of protection, I ask that you block, bind, unwind, cut cords, simply transmute any low vibe, negative, unwanted energies and or entities coming in to try to steal, kill, and destroy, and or cause any hurt, harm, or danger. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes, encourages, empowers. Just simply bring whatever the viewer may need, and may it play out in the lives of any and all involved, as I know you will see fit for the utmost and highest good. And for all these gifts of abundance, I come, ask, and give thanks yet again. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, all right, y'all. So let's go on and get into it because they rat tat tatting in my ear like let go. So real quickly, few channel messages that I got for you. Numerologically speaking, numbers that may be important for you, Virgo. You know, even outside or even inclusive, including the ones that we see and go over within the reading. I got 656 is something about that for you, okay? That may be somebody's address. And if you even reduce that, that may be, what is that, 17? So I'm getting Aquarian star energy as well as 8 Leo energy. And that's powerful because we got strength here at the bottom, which is Leo. Some of you may be Leo, Virgo, Cuspers, born in the month of, listen, I'm about to say Virgo, August. August Virgo, okay? Jeez, especially if you're born on the 24th here, okay? Some of you may be Leo, like your sun sign may be in Leo. You may have Virgo moon. That's what's coming to mind. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But and you may have been born on, we got the 13th, 17th, 38th. Obviously, I know it's not a day of the month, but you can take the 11th, the 32nd. So honestly, first, second, third, what is it, fourth, fifth, 17th, especially something like the 17th for that 656 to be a 17. And then we got 17 here in the center and or the 8th, right? And I said 6, didn't I? If I didn't, it is here again. So honestly, any day, but you know, it's highlighting these days. Something with 6, 4224 is drawing my attention. That's mirror energy of one another and reflective of one another. So there's this collective emphasis, and I was getting ready to say even here of like a major heart chakra awakening, as well as if you are in a whatever soulmate or relationship dynamic, and y'all remember relationship can be friend, family, or otherwise. There is, I feel like, a big emphasis romantically, as we about to get into the songs here in just a moment, but like whoever it's with, you're reflecting and you're twinning and you're mirroring one another so that you can see parts of you and they can see parts of them, whether that means you need to heal it, whether that's a confirmation of the success and progress that you have made. I feel more so it's an internal, like, and it could just be with you and you alone. Like you may just literally be doing your mirror work and sitting and reflecting on yourself and how much you have healed, how you have become this healer, how you have, how you're working through. Some of you may not quite be there yet, but there is an emphasis on working on taming the beast, which is the ego, balancing your light and dark, your shadow, your masculine and feminine energies, whether it's just with you solo dolo Virgo, which I feel like it may be with the solitude to be here for many of us, and or whether you have your partner, soulmate, whoever that is in the flesh, regardless of the dynamic, that's what's going on. So that you can have, because look, even with here, this is awakened awareness. I feel like this is more so third eye, crown, but it can be overall. Speaking of that 17, that star, that healing, and like somebody is truly a healer, a shaman, a witch doctor, medicine woman, whatever. You got some. There is power in the name of Jesus. Oh, y'all, and I couldn't even get that out. Like, there is something about you. You definitely embody this Christ consciousness. And it's crazy because I'm just now realizing that, because this has been sitting and marinating for a minute, this spirit. It's been a couple of days and I'm just now getting to it, right? But like I forgot all about the fact that like somebody, that's what you've been working on healing that's why this is in reverse, because again, everybody on a different timeline. You may not quite be there yet to where you're fully balanced and stable and or in that reawakened or newly awakened or state of mind to where you really see yourself as this maybe healer, and that you have regained and rebuilt and renewed your self-esteem, self-confidence, self-worth. That's most important. That's the value, because you realize, and prayerfully as you do the solo dolo work, going, being the Virgo that you are, you know what I mean? Going within, deep diving, handling them emotions. And oh, that's powerful, because look, we got 2 over here that's the dark and 2 over here that's a little lighter or brighter. But it goes hand in hand. It's the masculine and feminine energies, the light and dark, light and shadow, however you want to see that. But because every time this comes in, this is your energy, Virgo, this internal explorer, and I love it. And every time I see this, it gives me, this is the hermit energy. You found your light. You found, like I said, your courage, your self-esteem. Like, if it was ever hidden before deep down inside of you, this is that, brought me out of the darkness to the marvelous light. And you don't know how proud I am And so for that, with the awakened awareness, you're receiving these new downloads, these new blueprints, these new DNA codes. Y'all see that DNA strand as we're gonna get into it over here in a minute. Mm-hmm. Yep, I love it. You have done so much, Virgo. You're healing these generational cycles, is what I'm hearing. You have done the work to heal that for generations on end. You have done the ancestral work, and they are so. I'm so proud of you. So let's get into your songs real quick because I do want to do lyrics, and I ain't trying to take too much of your time. But so the first one. And this, as we get to the songs, this is why I feel like it's a little more of a romantic vibe, but it can be anybody. And mind you, there's a power. I don't think I said it, but they're bringing me back to the 656. That's powerful in and of itself because that is a palindrome. Same thing, bring forwards and backwards, which to me magnifies that energy and makes it that much more potent. So whatever, and especially we got that's doubly confirming. I told you that's a 17, right? So that's doubly even confirming the 17 and or eights, right? So it's like like this song. It's power. It's power because you are aware. You have now transformed your mindset with this air energy. You are on a different timeline. It says paradigm shifters. We're going to get to in a minute. You have evolved on a deep soul level. You are forever changed. The DNA code. You got new blueprints, baby. I got a new attitude. But you have had to make sacrifices, whether that means time, you know what I'm saying? Like what I heard is time, effort, and energy as far as like even play, you know what I'm saying? You have had to really kind of pull yourself back and pull your energy back to take your power back from certain people, places, and things. And that's the sacrifice that you had to give up to improve, to evolve yourself. Listen what I said. Anyway, so somebody is so proud of you because look, the first song is Seaside Dream by Flo Fields, and it's the chorus is something like, "You're so sweet, everything reminds me of you. You're a dream, and I believe in you. You're so sweet." It repeats that, okay? But here's the first part of it, and she says, "It's 7 o'clock on the west side. My baby just left. About to take a ride to the seaside and get my feet wet. Might try a little coffee spot that you like with the baker shop on the side. I be thinking of you. I be thinking of you. Sun feels good today, even better with the ocean breeze. Just like the way you make me feel. Soft, well, and free. You might be far away, but you feel so close to me. Maybe it's because I'm wearing your favorite white tee." So a lot of things came through because I was even going to say, as we're going to get into the next couple of songs, some of you may be in separation. Like I feel like more so there's just like distance, whether somebody because of work is what I'm feeling. 'Cause somebody may even travel, like they may do travel nursing or doctor or whatever. You know, and it don't just got to be within the healthcare, but because this is here, that's what I was just getting. But it can be whatever they do where they have to travel because even this air energy is bringing me like somebody be taking flights, right? For work. And so that may whatever the thing is, because even with all this blue is bringing me water. So somebody may be overseas doing something or whatever, what have you. So that is, and so that may be why, a lot of us may be having to kind of tame that the ego as far as the beast coming out, trying to self-sabotage or do anything to create chaos or whatever, like maintain the balance and stability in order to remain aware of the bigger picture. Okay, that's the advice. But especially since it said you may be far away, but feel so close to me. Okay, somebody may be, and then that's with the whole name of the song in and of itself, seaside. Somebody may truly be. You may live by the beach, be traveling to the beach, or something like that. You may be vacationing, going to the beach, or what have you, even to meet up with your person or whatever, honey. And you definitely may be wearing a white tee. Okay. All right, and then it goes into the chorus, and then she comes back. She says, "You're a feeling, you're a vibe." This is what I feel like whoever it is saying this to you, and again, it could be friend, family, or otherwise, but they really feeling this on you, with you, in you, Virgo. You're a feeling, you're a vibe, you're the love that gets me high. You're a feeling, you're a vibe, oh my, oh my. You're a feeling, you're a vibe, you're the love that gets me high. You're a feeling, you're a vibe, oh my, oh my. And then it goes into the chorus again, okay? And then the outro. All right. So the next song is Another Lifetime by Nail. And I'll try to, insert or link or whatever the song so you can go look them up and listen to them for yourself. But it's Another Lifetime, and this is a beautiful song. And this is another reason why I feel like what for this, I'm not sure that whoever this is for other Virgos, I don't think you're in a connection at all. You may have once been, but it's like I don't think it's anymore. But yet and still, they have so much love and affection and admiration for you. But it says, "I hope you find your way. Sorry we couldn't make it. Still, I miss you anyway. Yeah, I just grew and couldn't break it. How I wish perfect was enough for my own heart. Sometimes I swear it was enough for my own heart. So they see you as this, and maybe that's that. Maybe they were living in ego and just weren't ready for the love that you had to give, Virgo. Could be definitely an air sign here. Doesn't have to be. Definitely could be a Leo with this courage and this strength in reverse. Does not have to be. And could be another Virgo with all the Virgo energy here. But I feel like that's your energy. But whatever. Here we go. And he says, I guess I'll wait another lifetime. This is a chorus. Meet us in another lifetime. I guess I'll wait another lifetime, because there I will stay, my darling. I swear I won't run from you. And then it says, I know how to make mistakes. Wasn't grown enough to fake them. Everybody makes mistakes. Do we live and learn to brave them? And that's where the courage is coming in, right? They know they done did wrong by you, or something happened where it wasn't, what I'm hearing is to your standards. I don't know, but here we go. It says, then it goes to the chorus again. How I wish I was good enough for our own heart. Don't ever think you weren't enough for our own heart. And then it says, I guess I'll wait another lifetime. Meet us in another lifetime. I guess I'll wait another lifetime, because there I will stay, my darling. I swear I won't run from you. And it goes again into, I swear I won't run from you. I swear about it. I swear I won't run. In our other life, I'll keep us bounded. So that's what I'm saying. It's definitely a soulmate type of bond. You know what I mean? Like, for real, for real. Like the DNA strand. And like I said, you twinning, you mirroring, whatever, what have you. But whatever happened, whatever the case may be, whatever your situation is, for whoever this particular song and part resonates with, sometimes people grow apart. That's interesting, because even with this butterfly, it's separate waves, which is, I feel like, the strands of the DNA, but they're on the same frequency a little bit, but they're going and growing in magnitudes in opposite directions. So sometimes you grow apart, maybe to come back together again, whether or not this lifetime or the next. You know what I'm saying? And who's to say when that is? Anyways. That's what they just said. So then, of course, it goes into the chorus and finishes out. And then just when I was about to, press record and, excuse me, start your reading, the third song is the beautiful Janae Aiko and Wait No More. And this is definitely romantic, because in case y'all don't, I'm not going to go through all the lyrics with you for that, but like, she basically, this, for those of you in separation and on good terms, it's like, she talks about basically taking it slow, and then to the point where you can't wait to let me just till we can't wait no more. It's like, now I'm about to tear your clothes off. Like, when I see you, it's on and popping. That's what I'm hearing. It's on and popping. Let's see if I can get to the lyrics real quick. But she says, I said I wasn't gonna go through all this. So she said, so here we go again. Boy, this always happens. It ain't like we scared, but we know what happens when things move too fast, but it should be moving slow. It makes me want you more. And she goes, oh boy, I've been wanting this morning, boy. It's killing me, but we should take it slow, boy. It'd be so much better if we wait till we can't wait no more. Yeah, like that. So she says, well, the love is there, so there's no need for rushing. You can come right here, but you don't start that touching. It'd be so much better if we let this build up. It's worth the wait for something bigger. Okay, and then it goes into the chorus. And then it says that they call it the breakdown, but it says, baby, we got time. I'll be worth the wait. We've got the ingredients. Just let them marinate. When the time is right, promise you it'll be a night that you won't forget for the rest of your life. And then it goes into the chorus and, basically outros. So yeah, somebody ready to her knock it down. What did he say? Who is that? Fabulous Chris Brown, I feel like, and somebody else. I don't know, it's like a lot of them. Shoot 'em up, knock 'em down, fade away. However that song go. Anyway, let's move on. What is it? Shoot 'em, shoot 'em, knock 'em down, fade away. Shoot 'em, shoot 'em, knock 'em down, fade away. Bustin', 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 bustin'. Flip mode. Ain't that what it's called? Yeah, that's what I think it's called. Anyway, so let's get on into this. So as I said, first one out is the number 13 in air with the paradigm shift. This to me talks about, like I said, somebody could definitely be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but this to me talks about the mental, the consciousness, right? Developing as we're going to get to into the awakened awareness, harnessing and embodying and embracing that Christ consciousness, having the awareness, the understanding to look and see things from a different perspective, no matter what has transgressed and happened in the past. For me to say transgress, that's interesting. Maybe somebody feels like I said, especially for another lifetime, somebody has definitely done somebody else wrong, whether you did it, Virgo, or they did it to you. And it's just like seeing it for what it is, understanding that there's always a lesson. And I'm trying to get away, stray away from using the word BLESSING because ain't nothing less. You know what I'm saying? It's always greater. It's always, especially if you are evolving and progressing and moving forward, there's always something greater to gain, right? And now I'm hearing the gains from the pain. So somebody may truly have been hurt, let down, maybe even with this air sign energy, listen, lied to, cheated on, deceived by whoever this was. Maybe you thought it was all glitz and glam and glory, and it truly wasn't. And again, that was ego maybe playing, because what I'm hearing, my mind's playing tricks on me some kind of way. But it took for the reason, generally, that the reason that we live. That's what I'm hearing. But there's always a reason and a lesson, right? And I just heard prosperity to gain from it, but wisdom, right? Clarity, even maybe that's what's coming into being from all of this. No matter how long it's been, 13 potentially being a 4, bringing that balance, stability. You know what I'm saying? Especially mentally for many as we're getting ready to move into this. But also bringing me to that heart chakra. I told y'all it's been an overall, like collectively, there's been this emphasis on the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra awakening, and that's what's needing to be maybe realized. I feel like many will be having epiphanies with all this third eye crown chakra energy here of and receiving them downloads, them new codes, the insight, the clarity on why things happened the way they did. But it's gonna take for you to really go into your own energy, retreat so you can see, get in the earth with this green for real and receive that healing. This card itself says solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine in your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. And this, I'm telling y'all, because I be saying it all the time. No matter who's reading it comes up in, it's bringing me like Nine of Pentacles, that which is my mini Empress energy of the minor arcana in the tarot, which is your energy, Virgo, which is that of the Empress understands that anything she ever wants, desires, will easily come to her. She sits back, relaxes. And honestly, I'm saying further going forward, chillaxes, because you got to chill out. You got to be balanced. And it takes to get in that earth energy, which is the Taurus version of Libra, Empress, right? But listen at me talking about Libra. The Taurus version of the Empress is Libra and Taurus energy potentially, but I feel like it's you as well, Virgo, is what I'm getting to. Because you are all, I told you, you're my baby, you're my mini Empress of the tarot. So yeah, but you sit back, relax, and attract, right? So and that is the true test of strength, for real, for real. Like, can you sit and face yourself? Can you sit and do the healing? Mind you, this healer card says, oh yeah, I forgot to even came out. Wow, I'm glad I picked these up or picked this up because I told y'all it's been sitting for a minute. I forgot to even came out of this deck. So you may receive. I take this in a few ways. There may be a book that you are gifted, given, and or already have, Virgo, that you may need to look, pick up off the shelf, dust it off, and there's a message of healing that you will receive from it. And or some of you may literally be, going back to school, maybe to become this healer, this doctor, whoever, whatever, and whether it's self-taught or otherwise. But and then maybe it's some of you writing a book about your own healing journey that will be beneficial to others to help them heal. But it says you connect, the books say you connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. And then healer says you have a spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share with others. I'm telling you, I had picked this up for a reason. I don't even know, but hey, I probably to see this, to be honest. But yeah, yeah. Somebody is 42 years, somebody's 32 years young, 42 years young. It's something between the ages of 32 and 42, and maybe 38 years young. May have been in the business for that long. Any of these numbers, to be honest. 13 years, 17 years, 24 years, or it could be months, to be quite honest. Maybe you've been learning for that long. 13 months, 17 months, 24 months, whatever. I don't know. Anyways, let's see what paradigm shift has to say. Three of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Immediately when I turned this over, I heard sisterhood. That's bring me back to, who did I just do? Who did I just do? Cancer? I feel like they came out in Cancer's reading. Again, Taurus energy. Whatever, whoever it was this, this is the oracle of the universe. And the intention behind this is, what does the universe, what is the message from the universe that it has to tell us? But it's bringing me back to that Taurus energy and that sisterhood. Somebody in this, now I'm hearing coven. This, okay, slow down. So typically upright, this can talk about a celebration, coming together right now. But it's like, within in reverse, it's like, that's not happening. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody has definitely distanced themselves, and you may have distanced yourself from this air sign. Again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to just be that. Definitely could be a Leo. Doesn't have to just be that. But I'm saying, or that could any of that, any of this that I'm talking about could have occurred in any of these seasons, right? But yeah, it's like I feel like this is no more. Like, that's the separation. And you don't have to be, anybody could have air sign energy heavy in their chart, or even water sign with the Three of Cups. Water sign is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and my nose keeps itching, y'all. Or it could have happened in any one of those seasons. What I'm getting to is the fact that whether or not that's a strong sign as far as the air sign, is something about somebody embody this energy. Because I'm getting Libra heavy, to where they cut, snip, snip, chop, chop. That's what I just heard. To separate, to retreat, to heal. And or the advice is to balance yourself, because if you haven't done this already, the time will come where there is going to be some disconnect, some separation, something that's going to cause you to have to go into your own energy, Virgo, and embody that Libra energy to balance yourself. Goodness. And there's something that somebody need to say, because I promise you my throat wasn't doing all this. Oh my God. Aries, Fool in reverse. Aries energy here. I'm drawn to this purple too, and especially in this card. And the purple is bringing me to the crown chakra. Maybe it's just a disconnect between you and spirit, where somebody is not receiving the downloads, the enlightenment. Somebody's afraid to move on. Somebody's afraid to move, because this is that new energy. Somebody's afraid to take that leap of faith. You gotta trust. First of all, trust yourself, trust spirit, trust the guidance that you're receiving. Somebody don't want to let you go, Virgo, and or somebody's afraid, because that's what this is too, with the strength in reverse. That's, remember I said ego, which is can really fall into that fear-based mentality and energy, and all that is false evidence appearing real. Somebody's afraid to take this leap of faith, and or to go through this awakening, and or receive the awareness, clarity, you know what I'm saying, to really go in deep within and heal. Somebody's afraid of the new, because I just heard unfamiliar. You gotta lose control, like literally, Virgo. That's part of the issue, because even with this Aries energy, that can be the Emperor energy, boss daddy. What I'm hearing, boss daddy, but male or female, is boss energy, but they also can be controlling, and you gotta let go. You can't. Oh, okay, yeah. Somebody also is so attached on, like, what I heard is to the process, but it's like controlling the outcome, or having it go exactly the way you want it to go, and it's not always going to happen like that. like just keep an open mind. There's something about it with this low to the eye. It's like seeing what it is because I was even drawn to these 3 stars right here. Something about the number 3, third eye crown chakra for real. But like something about that and where, see the different from a higher perspective and that there are infinite possibilities, especially with these number 8s being doubly clarified. Honestly, you got like 3 8s out here already. Um, and even the 656 is an 8, right? So wow. But what I'm getting to is the fact that like there are infinite possibilities, and it could occur in so many different ways from what you have even envisioned. But yet and still, it's always going to work out for your highest good. Always, always. No matter what it looks like, seems like, feels like at the time in the moment. So have a little faith in me. That's what Spirit is saying. So trust them. Trust that they will lead and guide you in the way that you need to go. For many, it's right now you got to separate from something, someone, someplace, something. Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you. And it could just be your own negative, low vibrational thoughts, Virgo. Your own overanalyzing your ego. Y'all gotta have this ego death for real. That has to end. You can't be so pessimistic, and you can't be so, I mean, do what you want, but then the advice is coming to be courageous and face your shadow, Virgo. The overanalyzing, overthinking, the perfectionism, the having the control. That's all ego. It's gonna take a deep dive, baby. And with this 32 potentially being a 5, that it is going to be challenging for many of you. I see that. I see that. Because this has been woo. This has been woo. Mm-mm-mm. It's been a test of your faith and your courage, for real, for real. Somebody probably has been battling like people. Like I said from the get-go, didn't I say that from the get-go as far as a channeling where somebody was lied on, talked about, deceived, whatever. And it's, I'm sure, by the ones you love and closest to you, dear, could be family, whoever it is. It's like what I heard is the ones held in high regard. But it's now the tables are turning to where, I mean, they've always, I feel like Virgo, they've always held you in high regard, but it's like they just forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. But that was very detrimental and hard on you. That really took you to some lower vibration, like, because this is dark over here. That took you to a, you really had to really go and check and like evaluate who you are. Some of us really had to work our way through. But that again, that was part of healing. That's part of the lesson. That's why I went all into that tangent earlier, baby. And like keep moving this. But like with this, with her chain, that's like a heart. It almost even look like a carrot. But I'm telling you, it's for the heart. And Leo rules really affects the heart chakra as well as the solar plexus, which is the third. So that may be again even the area that you may want to focus on and tap into, especially to receive, to help improve your courage, your self esteem, and self worth and all that. But it's like, and your confidence, that's the word I was looking for. But it's something about, the heart chakra, like it could have, whoever and whatever the situation was that really had you in your feels is what I'm hearing, second guessing yourself, doubting yourself, questioning your worth and value and all of that jazz. Definitely something, someone, or someplace that you truly love, but like you really had to let go of, disconnect yourself from to heal. Anyway, let's move on, Chav. So then we got the number 17, potentially an 8, and awakened awareness. And I already done told y'all so much about this. Low, this flower pie, firefly. When I'm low, you take me high. Look, I don't know what my voice be doing, but hey, you gonna go higher and higher with this awareness, honey. I'm telling y'all, you're gonna receive the new downloads, and even a 38 potentially being an 11. That talks about a new journey. A spiritual awakening journey at that. And that's what I feel like this is all about. You learning more about you, Virgo. You learning more about what you can do, the power that you have. Look at her third eye and even crown shrieking. I mean, it's going even back to this. There's a whole shift, and it has to be. There has to be. There's no other way around it, honey. So let's see what they have to say to you. It's where your happiness is found. This is the joy and bliss in all things abundant and glorious that you have ever dreamt of. And I even heard sing. It's going to be a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. Somebody gonna be out in a hammock swinging. I even took that as a flute. Y'all may need to want to get you a flute, listen to flute music in meditations. It's something about this new family dynamic. That's exact. It's like you manifesting your happiness and bliss with your true soul tribe. You had that was a sacrifice for many of us. We had to let go of whatever this toxic shit was, whoever it was, so that we could renew, create new abundance and bliss here with this Ten of Cups. The real. It had to be more solid. hmm Wow. Knight of Cups. See, and then what I got out of this with this in reverse is this was a player. This was somebody coming through. They don't have the knight is not the king. Albeit it may be what I'm hearing is a groovy. I ain't even heard savvy. They may say all the right things, try to do all the right things. Because somebody even had, I'm sending him a 4-page letter, and I enclosed it with the key. They may be coming, trying to say and do all the right things, but it's like it's not what I heard is full capacity. It's not at full capacity. It's not quite mature. And that didn't I say? I feel like I said that from the beginning with the ones who were in separation and they hurt you. It's probably because they were trying to be this, player. They're trying to be groovy and all smooth and try to be savvy, especially with their words. I feel like somebody was trying to woo somebody but wasn't really ready to accept or receive the love that you had to give, Virgo. And it could be you, you know? See? And this, as you saw, came out on its side. Somebody had to go and get balance. And this, I feel like, is you too, because this is a sage energy, by the way. Somebody definitely could be, because this water sign with this is like Scorpio. Didn't I say Scorpio from the beginning? I feel like back here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But somebody may be Scorpio, Sage, Cusp. But it's like with this 14, again, potentially being another 5, double confirming the 5s, is that this was challenging for you. I'm hearing smooth operator, smooth operator. Somebody knew how to pull them heartstrings, babe. They probably dangled the idea of this big happy family, because I'm hearing, what is it? What the white picket fence and all that bullshit. I shouldn't say it like that because whatever. If that's what you want, that's what that's what it is. But like, that's how somebody feel. Somebody just saying, yeah, like they really tainted now the idea of if you ever wanted that before, of what that looks like and is for you now or going forward. I hope that makes sense. For those that know, no. So it's like you had to pull away for her self-preservation and to receive the awareness to look at everything for what it is and why it happened like it happened. Because y'all had to balance the light and the dark. That's the sun and the moon energy. Your masculine and feminine, however you want to look at it. But that's how you receive, because in a balanced state, then can you truly see? I feel like I told that to who did I? Maybe Leo. Y'all definitely might want to go. No, it might have been Cancer. It might have been Cancer. Either way. But y'all definitely might want to check out those readings, okay? All right, let's move on to evolution, the number 24, potentially being a 6. All this is happening for you to evolve, but it's up to you to choose with that 2 leading the way. 2s are all about choice, making a decision. Okay, this is for, again, the upgrade, the DNA code. I'm drawn to this jellyfish over here and the starfish down here, which both are bringing me regeneration, renewal. Oh, and I'm just not seeing this other DNA strand right here. So I'm telling you, y'all, for those who really have had to, because these 2 are really working in tandem for me right now. And I'm telling you, I said these are like the DNA strands, just going, they aren't opened up yet, even expanded. That's crazy, because which I feel like that's the whole point in the lesson that you are going through this for, is for the expansion, the evolution, to get, again, 6 and 4 both hold the energy of ultimate balance. You know, 6 especially with the peace, harmony. I'm hearing in flow because they bring me water energy for whatever reason. It even looks like with the butterfly. Butterfly is more of air energy, but with this exploding out of this love potion number 9 is what I just heard. It's like that water energy. It's almost like water and fire, which is bringing me temperance, which is the balance of the two. But either way it goes, um, I said whoever y'all are grown, like had to move away, separate, grew apart to hopefully come together within thyself right now. But eventually, because these, who's to say where these separate DNA strands are, if they come together later on down the line or not. Come back together is what I just heard. Yeah. So who knows? But the main point is all about you. It's all about me, 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 me. Forget about you. It's for that self. Like, didn't I say self-preservation? You had to do this. Your higher self knew what it is, knows what it is, and trust yourself, right? No matter what it looks, seems, or feels like in the moment. It's all supposed to work out for your highest good as long as you have a little faith. Let's see what evolution has to say. Yeah, somebody had to get the cup out of Dodge, is what I just heard. It's not the source of the movement. That's the fastest night of the day. Going fast. Somebody may be chasing after you, but or you them. Whoever it is like, nope. You can't force the issue. You cannot force the issue, and you cannot rush the process for whoever that is for. You gotta sit with it. Sit with it and in it. Feel it. Feel it. Look. Feel it so you can evolve. For real. Feel it so you can move forward. That's the whole point of it all. Try not to overanalyze because I'm getting that out of that Knight of Swords. Don't overthink it, Virgo. It just is. Keep it simple, genius. Because hey, we are too smart for our own good sometimes. It don't call for all that. The whole point you understand. And the point of it all, I love you. Come on, Anthony Hamilton. But I mean, that's it. The love for thyself. And sometimes the hardest thing that we have to come to realize is that you got to love yourself enough to know, and even more so, when to let go, when to just trust fall, when to stop holding on so tightly, when to quit limiting your mindset, see things from a higher and different perspective. See, yeah, I can't make it up. This Eight of Swords is all about, and I'm glad it's in reverse though. Because it's like now you are not she in this mirror. If it's upright, I would feel like many of us are still in the energy of being that self-sabotaging fear energy of feeling stuck, stagnant, and confused. You see, she all tied up, but that's false. That is far from the truth. But I love that it's reversed because it's like now you see. Finally, it's happened to me right in front of my face. Hey, you're setting yourself free. Excuse me. Some of you may be racing towards this evolution because you're like, hey man, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm ready for this balance. I'm ready to heal. You may be running to be by yourself. Like somebody is running. It can be a couple of different ways. Somebody running towards this egotistical state, and that's gonna be you probably gonna be right back at ground zero, starting that cycle all over again until you learn your lesson. And others are gonna be getting out of it, getting balanced, and going after a new look. I love this is the Ace of Wands. This talks about like new inspiration, you know what I'm saying? New motivation. But I love that it's fire, right? It's passion, it's desire. It's what are you trying to manifest? You know what I mean? But this the way that her third eye crown is set up with this fire out there, it's like I get it several different ways. It's time to burn away any of these negative low vibe ideations, you know what I'm saying? The negative self-talk, all that other dark shit, the ego, the fear, all that, right? And create a new, didn't I say I got a new attitude, have a new mindset. This also, even though it's wise, it still also brings me, because of that, the new attitude and all that brings me the Ace of Swords, which is about that clarity, that new mindset, speaking, standing and going forth in your truth. Because even with this Knight of Swords, it comes, off the page, which is my truth seeker, right? But it's up to you to decide what it is you truly see, envision. What are you passionate about? What do you do? What do you desire? And what would you like to manifest for your life? And that's what you move towards. hmm That inspiration. I feel like it's also bringing me that heavy Leo energy, that fire. And I say something about a third eye. Yes, I did say third eye, but I was trying to say third chakra, the solar plexus chakra, about your intuition, your courage, confidence, self esteem, self worth. But some people may still be in limbo a bit, especially with the temperance and this ace of wands both on its side like this. Okay. All right, let's get on into the bonuses and the bottom of the deck energies. All right, so we already touched on the internal explorer, which is your energy in this eight. I always want to call this the eight of swords. That's crazy though, because they're both out here and both in reverse. That's just interesting. Again, another eight. I didn't even really touch on that, but yeah, that's a lot of eights out here, y'all. Get it right, get it tight, is what they said. So let's start now. Yeah, I was gonna say let's start over here with the healing and what is needed. And we already know solitude. I'll read it once again. Once you embrace the inner divine in your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. The help you need will come through. And I love with this green is like I said, get into that earth energy, your own energy, even maybe Taurus energy, right? Since we've been talking about Libra. Embrace and embody even that Empress energy, right? Libra and or Taurus, to purify with these white flowers. Purify your mental, your crown, so you can receive the new blueprints and downloads. Okay. Bottom of the deck for this. Oh my God, what I said. This is just like I was saying about the self-worth, self-esteem, all that jazz. Self-acceptance. And look at that brown. Get out. You clearing, you bringing yourself out of them murky waters. That's how the lotus grows, and it's so beautiful when it blooms. You know what I'm saying? It's so beautiful that something that pure and elegant, but in its essence, can come out of something so murky. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on, quote, yourself, end quote. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. That is powerful. It's just clarifying all of that. No coincidences even underneath this strength in reverse, because I don't know if I ever finished that thought, but that's the true test of your strength. Are you going to be able to sit with yourself in the darkest of times to be able to face it, bring it to the light because this can be the sun energy, Leo energy, right? But bring it to the light to healing. Okay, let's move on over here to the courage, because that's what's going to be needed to do that. And again, we have the number 42 with Alpha Centauri and courage, the bright star. I'm hearing morning star. Wow, guardianship. Oh my. The number 28, something is done, daughter. Draco. Something is done. I feel like I want to read this, but I don't want to take too much time. But I want to read this in just a moment. Guardianship. They're bringing me, didn't I say that's when your help will arrive? That's, call on them. Call on your spirit squad to help you, y'all. Maybe this should go over here. We're going to leave it right here. But I feel like I want to, like I said, I definitely want to read this. Ooh, okay. Just give me a moment. And let's look at, we got the book, remember the book and healer. So, hey, pay attention to what you're reading. And it don't just have to be from a book, but for many of you, it definitely is going to come from a book. But it could be an article. It can be something, what I'm saying, something online, whatever. Something that you're going to read or come across, you know what I mean? That's going to be enlightening to help you heal. It could just be within this message, for sure, for sure. Leadership. And that's what I was gonna say too. That's because some of you are being. I said you're in the position of a healer, a guru, a shaman, whatever, what have you, and that takes straight courage. That's what they said. But I was trying to say great courage. Take charge of this situation. Step into your limelight. Don't be afraid of being. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be noted. I mean, that's Leo energy for sure. They are not afraid. That could be a little bit some of us may be a little bit egotistical about trying so desperately to run, to be in the spotlight, the limelight. And it's like, just be patient, you know, be patient. It's all going to come in due time when you are ready, when you're balanced enough to receive. Let me get this, and then I'm going to let you go. Okay. And then acclaim, sage. I'm telling you, sage energy coming through strong. That's the number 9, which is, you know, the energy of solo dolo as you see her on this card. But it's like also, I heard make a wish and take a leap. That's what I heard. But anyways, and acclaim it, you know, what's the other word? Affirm it, right? But here we go with Draco. Let's see what it has to say, okay? Pages 95 through 99. Actually, no, I'm lying. Through 96. 95 and 96. Guardianship. You are precious. Know what you value and what your values are. Guard your own true self and your authenticity. Ensure your boundaries are strong. Protect your ideas. Ensure your property is safe and secure. Dragons appear in mythos from all over the world, and many stories have a theme of treasure or guardianship. Ancient Sumer, China, Celtic culture, Korea, Japan, and through the Middle East, the dragon protects what is his. Ladin was the Hesperian dragon. I don't know how to say that, but it says the dragon of the west, a fearsome creature with 100 heads, who guarded the golden apples of the Hesperides, the nymphs of the evening light. The apples granted immortality to any who ate them. Hercules was tasked with stealing the apples as one of the 12 labors, and as he defeated Ladin, Hera raised him into the sky. The dragon's head often sits below the foot of the constellation of Hercules, or no, Heracles. That's how they spelled it. Anyways, I think it's Hercules, but whatever. The constellation features many galaxies, but especially interesting are the galaxies whose gravitational fields disturb and interact with each other. The constellation features Kepler 10, famous for being the most Earth-like rocky planet outside the solar system. And then it says, I don't know what this really means, but IAU official astrology tag is DRA, D-R-A. And then how to view says to locate Draco, find the Big Dipper and Polaris, the North Star. Halfway between the cup and the North Star is the end of Draco's tail. Ladin's body curls between the Dipper and circles around part of the Little Dipper. It is visible all year round in the northern hemisphere only at latitudes between positive 90 and negative 15 degrees. And the words of power, which you definitely want to use as affirmation. Then we just say, see a claim. It says, I am the guardian of my own true self. I am the guardian of my own true self. I am the guardian of my own true self. Mm-hmm. All right, then. That's what I got, and that's where I'm going to leave it, y'all. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimony down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially and including yourselves, which I hope and pray that's what you're here for. Because otherwise, what are you doing with your life? Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. If you want to join me for any other type of video, please check the playlist on my channel. I hope and pray you find what you're looking for, and I hope and pray to see you there. If not, please take care. I love you and thank you anyway. Until the next one, y'all, be easy. Don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. Peace.